Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another exciting launch of yet another Oppo phone. I'd like to welcome to all of the dealers that have come from all different parts of the country to join us tonight, and of course, our friends from the media. Thank you so much for being here tonight. It is going to be a fun night, but I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank you to all of the Oppo VIPs who are also here with us. A big welcome to CEO James Ma, COO Ananda Pan, Brand Marketing Director Jane Juan, CEO Lazada Inachi Balchi, CEO of Home Credit Anika Witscha, Sales Head Adam Bernasik, Albert Valdesa, Jeffrey Lau, Joseph Anthony Marking, also our friends from Globe who are here with us tonight. We have Randy Lim, Raymond Noel Policarpio, and then we have Claudine Africa and Katie Dizon. Thanks so much for joining us tonight. Thank you. Round of applause to you guys. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, I know you're very excited to see the newest baby from Oppo. It boasts, it is the selfie expert camera. Now, who here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, who has done a selfie? Really? Hands up those who have done a selfie. If not, you'd be at the wrong event. Really, selfie, it is part of our generation. It is such a perfect way to capture that moment, maybe how you feel, even groupies, just to seal that experience that you're having. I mean, selfies right now, really, like on Instagram alone, 53 million photos have been tagged with the hashtag selfie. Not only Instagram, but like Facebook, even like over 400,000. Selfie was mentioned like in a week. This is in October 2013 on Facebook. And the same goes for Twitter. I think like 150,000. Like selfie is part of our lifestyle. And it's just a perfect moment to capture that moment. And with that, it's vital where technology comes into play because we want to have that quality moment. Because probably we would want to frame that photo and seal it forever. And that's where Oppo comes in because they're here ready to service us with their new Oppo F3 Plus. Now, yes, I have seen and played with this phone, but I'm not the one who's going to be telling you all about their brand new baby. I'd like everyone to put their hands together for the brand marketing manager, Stephen Byron Chen.
Hello everyone. Good evening everyone. In behalf of Oppo, I would like to welcome our media friends, our dealers, and our fans. Thank you for joining us tonight. I am very delighted to be here to share you our excitement that we are feeling as of the moment. Today, Oppo will be launching the newest Selfie Expert, a product that will put us to even greater heights. 2016 was a very good year for us, an awesome year. Globally, IDC confirmed that Oppo ranks as a number 4 brand in the world for 2 consecutive years. An amazing 133% growth, the biggest growth rate in the smartphone industry. In China, Oppo now stands as a leading smartphone brand. Yes, you heard it right, we are currently number 1 in China. According to GfK, we are currently number 2 in India and in Southeast Asia. 2016, fourth quarter of 2016, we established ourselves as the number 2 brand here in the Philippines. Thank you. With a month-on-month growth of market share and sales. So you might ask, how did we achieve so much in such a short period of time? The answer is simple. Oppo kept it simple and focused. We committed ourselves to listening to our consumers and directing our research and development team to meet those needs. And it was simple as they want to take great photos anytime, anywhere. So, let me introduce to you our digital marketing manager, Mr. Leon Monsera, to discuss something about our media and consumer recognition. Thank you and have a good evening.
Stephen, now, to give you more context on the success of the Oppo F1s, let me share with you what international media have said about the product. GSM Arena has said that F1s deserves the title of the selfie expert. Why? Because the F1X experience delivers and responds to the needs of even from the most social savvy users out there. Stuff Gadget Podcast, on the other hand, has said that F1S takes clearer, brighter, and sharper shots, selfies, than any other mid-range phone. Locally, the Oppo F1S has also been given awards by the Philippine media, such as the Best Selfie Smartphone and the Best Smartphone of 2016. Clearly, our strong market leadership is a testament, it's a reflection that we are delivering our promise to the consumers, that we are delivering what our consumers want. And this 2017, tonight, we are again introducing a new technology that was born out of us listening to our consumers, out of us listening to their needs and their desires. Now, before we developed this new product, this new technology, we spent hours and hours and hours talking to our consumers. We wanted to get to know them better, know their behaviors, know their patterns. And through these dialogues, we noticed two very important things. First is that the young generation would almost spend most of their waking hours around people, with people. Makes sense, right? And we call this a stand. It can be either at work with their office mates, or out with friends, or at home with their families. Naturally, time that they spent by themselves is just a small percentage compared to us time. But what is more interesting for us to know was that what do people do during us time? And as we immerse ourselves to our consumers, to our customers, to the people that we serve, we saw that socialization is such a big factor of their activities. It can either be at a dinner, traveling, business meetings, parties, and so on and so forth. Now, the second most important thing we noticed among our consumers was that in these activities, at these times, they would always have the urge to capture the moment with other people. And how do they do that? By, of course, taking groupies. For us at Oppo, this was a clear trend. This was a clear gap that we needed to address to help our consumers take even better groupies. So now we saw that this is the right time that we elevate our selfie expert range of phones to the next level by giving it the technology that would give our consumers the tools and capabilities to take great selfies and great groupies as well. Clearly, our intention is to make an impact in smartphone photography. And tonight, we do that by introducing a new premium product with the highest specs from this series and in terms of design, functionality, and of course, its cameras. To talk more about this new amazing technology and amazing new product, I'd like to call on Charles Nang, our Oppo product expert. Charles?
Good evening, everybody. When I first joined Oppo, I remember a lot of people were asking me questions like, where is Oppo made? What does Oppo mean? What kind of products do you guys produce? Perhaps the most difficult question that I face is, how come Filipinos love Oppo so much? It was only after months of seeing and experiencing it myself that I was able to fully understand why Filipinos love Oppo. When other companies ask why, Oppo simply says, why not? When other brands see problems, we see an opportunity to make things better for others. Simply put, Oppo knows what the Filipino people want and is not afraid to push the limits to make things better, to give people what they want, to change what they think is possible. Tonight, my friends, I will help you discover why the F3 Plus is going to change the way that people take selfies forever. But for now, a quick video to give you an idea of what's to come.
Oppo camera phone.
Personally, I've watched that video maybe 100 times. My boss made me do it. But it still amazes me up until now. Just like what Joey said earlier, selfies have been in our mainstream culture for last 5, 10 years, but their impact in changing the way with which we communicate, with which we connect with other people, and more importantly, how we express ourselves is undeniable. Let's take a brief stroll through history to find out how Oppo became the leader in the selfie revolution. It all began in 2011. We released the U701. The U701 was the first Oppo phone to include a beauty mode. Selfies were never the same again. Back then, people, when they take selfies, they had to rely on makeup. They had to rely on capturing the right angles just to look good. When the U701 came out, people understood, hey, you know what? If I use an Oppo phone, I can express myself better. Fast forward 2 years later, we came up with the N1, which had a rotating camera. At that time, people thought cameras are meant to be static. But of course, we at Oppo wanted to show that things are possible to our customers. Not to be content with our success with the N1, 1 year later, we released the N3, which up until now still is the world's only phone with an automatic rotating camera. I want you guys to ask yourselves, 3 years since the N3 was released, nobody followed in our footsteps. Why? Because they can't. 2016, when people were given 8 megapixels, 10 megapixels, we at Oppo thought, why not give the people something that they can be happy about? Why not give them something that they can enjoy with others? And that's the reason why we came up with the F1 Plus. It was the world's first phone with the 16 megapixel front-facing camera. On hindsight, these things are very simple, but it takes a true leader to find out what people want and give it to them. 2011 up until 2017, we have had a lot of accomplishments. It is a very big burden to surpass these things. But again, we at Oppo are not afraid to rise to the challenge. How are we going to exceed our achievements? Simply the F3 Plus. Let me go ahead, okay, and show you what makes the F3 Plus so amazing. Coming here, you probably have an idea of what the F3 Plus looks like. You may have heard rumors about what the F3 Plus can do. Let's put those rumors to rest. Let me go ahead and show you why they are amazing. First of all, the F3 Plus has a dual camera setup in the front. What is amazing and unique about this particular setup is that the two cameras, one 16 megapixel, the other 8 megapixel, they work independently. Other brands, two cameras, only one output. But for Oppo, we wanted to challenge ourselves, make things better. That's the reason why we came up with a dual selfie camera setup. Let me show you just how good the main front camera is. These are just pictures that were taken using the main front camera. Beautiful, right? These are pictures that are up to Oppo standards. No matter what nationality, no matter day or night, the quality is good because the camera has an f2.0 aperture and a larger than usual image sensor. If you're not satisfied, Beautify 4.0 can enhance your already good-looking natural features. Beautify 4.0 lets you choose from 7 different modes, 7 different levels of beautification, a lot of filters, and patterns. Simply put, you will never be bored taking selfies with the F3 Plus using Beautify 4.0. The bokeh effect also makes its Oppo debut with the F3 Plus. Bokeh effect is an effect where you can blur the background so that the focus will just be in yourself. Being the center of attention has never been easier. Everybody wants to be the center of attention, right? Attention is good. Bokeh effect is for you. Now, let's move on to the second camera. But before we do that, I would like to share with you my personal opinion that if you go to a party like this, any kind of social gathering, the most difficult part is always at the end, wherein if you have to take pictures with your friends or your family members. The problems that people face when they want to take groupies would be stretched arms. Hey, we don't have a selfie stick. I can't fit into the picture. Please lie down. Please kneel down so that we will all fit into the picture. Oppo thought, how do we solve this problem? Make it easy for our customers to enjoy their we time. Just like what Leon said. Our solution is to create a special, custom-designed camera that is meant for groupies. Let me show you how easy it is to take a groupie with the F3 Plus. This is what you will see if you open the front camera. If you notice, on the lower right part, you will see there a small icon. If you click the icon, you will change from the main front camera to the secondary front camera. Here's how it looks like. It will zoom out. Instead of a narrow field of view, you get an amazing 120-degree field of view. More than enough to fit in your friends, no matter how many there are, or how fat, like me. Another thing that's amazing about this particular camera is that it has a special 6P lens, or 6 physical lens construction. Most phones in the market right now only have up to 4 or 5 lenses. Again, Oppo, being the leader with camera innovation, wanted to create something special. We made it 6. The 6 physical lens ensure that the picture is not distorted, even if the angle is wide. Finally, smart facial recognition feature ensures that no matter if you're on the side, at the back, in front, or in the middle, your face will be captured in all its perfect glory. That's our solution. Here are just some more examples of how good our camera is. This is a picture that was taken using the main front camera. Perfect if you are with a loved one or just yourself. This one, on the other hand, is a picture taken with the groupie camera, with a secondary front camera. As you can see, it's easier for you to remember where you were, who you were with, what was the feeling when I was at that place, because you can simply see more. It's up to you whether you prefer the front, the main camera, or the secondary camera. We give that choice to you. That's the Oppo way. Now, before we move on, let me go ahead and show you a video just to recap the things that we have discussed so far about the two front cameras.
Oppo camera phone.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Oppo has put a lot of effort on the front camera. What about the back? What happened with the rear camera? My friends, I'm very glad to tell you that the rear camera is a technological marvel in itself. That's because the rear camera sports an exclusive Sony IMX398 sensor, co-developed with Sony. It has dual PDAF, a generous f1.7 aperture, the best in the business, and finally, 16 megapixels to ensure that everything is captured properly. Before we move on with discussing the rear camera, here is a short video from our technological partner. Please welcome Mr. Shinji Shishida, Manager of Sony Semiconductor Division.
How many colors are available?
Hello everyone, I'm Shinji Sashida from Sony. I'm glad to be the part of the Oppo new product event. Sony and Oppo are long-time partners for many years in the past. We have a close relationship with each other. It is because that Sony and Oppo have the same understanding towards photography. At Sony, we are also working hard to help the customer to take a perfect picture in an easy and enjoyable way, just like Oppo. This leads to our cooperation becoming stronger and stronger. This time, Sony and Oppo have jointly developed a new image sensor, the Sony IMX398. During the process, engineers from both Sony and Oppo defined, developed, and improved the spec further. And it takes almost 1 year for us to optimize the photo shooting experience. I believe you all enjoy the photo quality and the shooting experience brought by this marvelous new image sensor, IMX398. Finally, I wish Oppo F3 Plus with the excellent dual selfie camera and entire rear camera and outstanding perfect feature will get full recognition from the market. Thank you.
I hope that you all will agree with me that right now, Our lifestyles are very fast-paced, very dynamic, full of energy and activity. Can you imagine the last time that you were so relaxed that you had nothing to do? Chances are you did not. I want you guys to think about what dual PDAF is. Most of you might not be even familiar with dual PDAF. That's okay. Let me go ahead and give you an idea what dual PDAF is. Dual PDAF is Oppo's solution to the increasing needs of our customers to have a phone that is fast and responsive in capturing their details. With dual PDAF, focusing area is improved by 100%. Focusing speed is improved by 40%. I understand. Numbers, right? Very difficult to understand, to appreciate. I want you guys to imagine yourselves together with your family in a park. The wind in your face, you're having a great time, you're with your kid, your wife, your husband. Suddenly, your kid would be taking his or her first steps. Your kid suddenly smiles for the first time. Your wife gives you that sweet smile that you've been missing for quite some time. If your phone is slow, you will miss that moment. Can you put a price on that moment? Can you tell your kid, I'm sorry, I did not capture your first step just because I was using brand X? Of course not, right? You would give anything to recapture that moment. This is an example of a picture taken with another brand's smartphone. Blurred, you can't even tell if that kid is even yours, right? You're just kidding. Let me go ahead and show you just how the F3 Plus is so good. This is a picture taken with the F3 Plus. As you can see, details are crisp, colors are vibrant, and the best thing of all you need to do is just take out your F3 Plus, take a picture. You don't have to wait for the moment. You can go ahead and live in the moment. I'm not sure if you guys have experienced time traveling, but with the F3 Plus, if you have an F3 Plus and you take a look at the pictures that you took, it's like you're going back to that particular moment. 10, 20 years from now, look at the picture, you're back in the park with the wind in your face, looking at your kid taking his first step. Can you pay for that? No. Just buy an F3 Plus. Okay? Right? Moving on, in layman's terms, the aperture is something that refers to the width or the wideness of the opening of the camera lens. The lower the aperture number, the wider the opening. The more light your camera has to work with, simply put, the pictures will be better. Simple math, really. The Oppo F3 Plus has an amazing f1.7 aperture in its rear camera. Again, numbers. Let me show you what really happens in real-life applications. The picture on the right is a picture taken with an f2.2 aperture camera. Good, but not the best. Workable, but you could do better. The one in the middle is a picture taken with an f2.0 aperture. Just 0.2 difference, right? There's an improvement, but again, not up to Oppo's standards. Let me show you how we do things our way. The one on the left is a picture taken with the F3 Plus, with the f1.7 aperture. Let's go back to numbers. Comparing the f1.7 with the f2.0, we see a 36% improvement in the quality. f1.7 versus 2.2, 0.5 difference, but 60% better performance. If somebody were to come up to you and say, hey, I can give you 60% more happiness when you spend time with your family. Would you say no? I can increase the sweetness of the smile of your kid by 36%. Would you say no? Of course not. Again, buy an F3 Plus. So, just to recap, no matter what happens with the F3 Plus, front or back, main or secondary, night or day, our design philosophy is very, very simple. We just want you to take great pictures, anytime, anywhere. That's the Oppo way. Simple, focus. Now let's move on. Now that we have established that the F3 Plus is amazing when it comes to taking pictures, what if somebody were to take a picture of you and the F3 Plus? Would you say, hold on, let me hide my phone? Would you? Of course not. You might even do a post like this, right? Or, zoom in. I have an F3 Plus. That's because the F3 Plus was designed to make sure that when people see it, it would turn heads around, that it would ignite your passion, that it would ignite envy in others. Hey, is that an F3 Plus? I want to get something like that. That's what we had in mind when we designed the F3 Plus. At the back of the F3 Plus, you will see six-string ultrafine antenna lines. These antenna lines are 60% smaller compared to our old design. It's only 0.3 millimeters thin. And most importantly, because of this particular ultrafine antenna line, the metallic ratio of the F3 Plus has been increased to 98.9%. If you walk in the street and you talk to somebody and you tell them, I want you to hold my phone, don't tell them that it's from Oppo. Don't tell them that it's an F3 Plus. Just ask them to hold it. Right then and there, that person will tell you, oh my God, this is a high-end smartphone. This is an elegant-looking smartphone, simply by touching it, without even experiencing it. That's the kind of design that we have for the F3 Plus. But of course, the F3 Plus is not just beautiful to look at. The antenna lines serve a purpose. The F3 Plus has a Wi-Fi amplifier at the back, which together with the antenna lines give you better data and Wi-Fi performance. Imagine yourself in a living room. It's getting late and you want to finish your movie or finish video calling or chatting inside your bedroom. You get up, you walk a few steps, and you find out that the signal is lost. With the F3 Plus, you don't have to worry about that. Not only can you use the F3 Plus farther, your download speeds are also 24% faster. What if I told you that you could live your life 24% ahead of anybody else? Would you say no? Of course not. Security and convenience is also a given with the F3 Plus. That is because we have installed an upgraded solid-state fingerprint that responds in just 0.2 seconds. It even has a special coating to ensure that you can use the fingerprint reader even if your hands are wet or moist. You can even use the fingerprint reader to unlock the phone, unlock a different application, or simply call for pizza. It's that convenient. Finally, for the appearance, we have a 6-inch full high-definition screen at the front, which is mated with a Corning Gorilla Glass 5.0. What's the result? The F3 Plus has unmatched durability. Powerful, beautiful, long-lasting. 1 year, 2 years from now, your F3 Plus will still look good as new. Again, something that you cannot pay for. Of course, with everything that we've discussed so far, we expect our customers to make the F3 Plus the centerpiece of their digital lifestyle. Movies, games, applications, you name it, we expect our customers to use the F3 Plus very, very heavily. So how do we give them the power to do that? My friends, 4 letters. VOOC. VOOC is Oppo's proprietary rapid charging technology. VOOC has received a lot of praise because compared to other brands' rapid charging technology, we have real, measurable, and advantages that you can. Forgot to charge your phone before you go to sleep? No problem. Plug it in, take a shower. Once you're finished, you're good to go. No need to tell others, hey, I can't leave because my phone is low on battery. No need to make excuses anymore. No need to carry a heavy power bank. Filipinos love power banks, but for the F3 Plus, no need for that one. Right? Of course, what's the use of fast if it's not safe? It's like buying a sports car and dying the next day. Useless, right? But I still want to get a sports car. Memo to my boss. VOOC is safe because it has a 5-step protection system that's built into it. It starts from the wall adapter, going to the cable, going to the port of the phone, and finally the battery of the F3 Plus. I know it's a mouthful, I know it's a lot to take in, but here's the deal. Plug in the F3 Plus, sleep, and your house won't burn down. Don't have to worry about that. Let me show you VOOC in action. These are 2 phones that are using different rapid charging technologies. The one on the left uses a high voltage, low amperage system. 9 volts, 2 amps. As you can see, this is a thermal photograph. It measures or gives you an idea of how hot an object is. At its hottest, we're looking at 55 degrees. It's like a newly cooked food, 55 degrees, that hot. On the other hand, the one on the right is an Oppo phone charging using VOOC. Our approach is using low voltage, high amperage. Same results, our results are even better, but with no extra heat at all. Again, seems simple, but how come nobody else has thought about this, but just us? Again, I leave it to you to think about just how good our company is when it comes to answering the needs of our customers. Finally, we combine VOOC with a massive 4,000 milliampere battery. This battery is good for up to 16 hours and 45 minutes of continued usage. Even I don't work for 16 hours. So when you use the F3 Plus, if you get a full charge at the start of the day, before you go to sleep, you may even have 60, 50% left. And that is with movies, videos, music, mobile data, Wi-Fi, all combined. What's the use of a phone if you can't use it, right? With the F3 Plus, no need to give excuses to others. I can't text you. I can't call you. Sorry I missed our conversation because I was out of power. Of course, the F3 Plus is not just all beauty. There is a beast inside the phone. How did I say that? The F3 Plus has a built-in Qualcomm Snapdragon octa-core processor that keeps things speedy. 4 gigabytes of RAM is also included to ensure that you can multitask very smoothly. Facebook, Viber, you name it. You can switch from one app to the other without worrying that your phone will freeze. Finally, we put in 64 gigs of internal storage, good for thousands of pictures, movies, applications, you name it, you can put that in. Powerful, beautiful, yes. Practical, definitely. The F3 Plus can support up to 2 SIM cards, one for work, another for personal life, or in my case, 2 for work. Another thing is, if you need extra storage space, you can put in an external micro SD card up to 256 gigs. Again, we at Oppo feel the need of our customers. Instead of limiting them, we're giving them options. We're giving them the power to live life fully. Finally, the glue that holds everything together is our very own ColorOS 3.0 based on Android Marshmallow. Our operating system has received a lot, and I mean a lot of praise, because we don't have bloatware, we don't have unnecessary programs. Our operating system is very easy to use, but functional and powerful. Again, our core value is Ben-Fin. We don't make it difficult for others. Before I end my speech tonight, I'd like to do a quick review of all the things that I hope you will tell your friends, your coworkers, and your family about the F3 Plus. First of all, dual selfie camera, one for selfie, one for goofy. Appearance is exquisite. And finally, performance is top-notch. Combine these 3 things, and you have the phone that will elevate the selfie expert to the next level. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Very informative. I know everybody wants to get their hands on the Oppo F3 Plus. I have it right now, and I've been actually playing with it. I've been taking all of my selfies and my groupies. It's so much fun, this phone. You know what? I'm going to take a selfie right now. Let's do it. Okay. Check this out. Okay. I like the beauty feature. Hello, I'm made up. I'll do this. Ready? Find your light. Thank you for indulging me with my selfie. On this, I love this phone. It's a lot of fun to play with, and I love all the features. Thank you so much. But yes, I do want to express everything that I've been experiencing with the phone, but I have many people to introduce to you on stage to tell you more about the deeds of the Oppo F3 Plus. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the National Sales Manager, Mark Del Mundo.
Good evening, everyone. I hope everybody's having a great time tonight. I know all of you are very excited to know how many colors F3 Plus will be available. I am pleased to announce that F3 Plus will be available in 2 premium colors. One is gold, and for the very first time, we are introducing the black variant. This will be available very, very soon. And now, the question is, how much is the F3 Plus? Ladies and gentlemen, F3 Plus will be sold at 23,990 pesos. I know this is quite high compared with our previous hero products. But we in Oppo believes that in order to become a leading brand, we must cater to the demands of premium smartphone. Oppo, together with Lazada, the #1 online selling platform in the Philippines, will once again be partnering for the launch of F3 Plus. Pre-order is now available at all Lazada websites until March 31, 2017. All customers who will avail of the pre-order will be receiving a gift package that includes a limited edition Bluetooth headset and a selfie stick. And to tell more about our partnership, may we call on the CEO of Lazada, Mr. Inachi Balsi.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Inanch. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Lazada Philippines. Last year as Lazada, we made a decision. We said we are going to put the brands in the heart of our strategy. And this year, we are seeing very successful results of this decision. As Lazada, we love working with mega brands like Oppo. Why? Because we believe that as long as the product is good, the results will be good. And we believe that this is an amazing phone. So we are doing our second pre-order partnership with Oppo. Starting tonight, midnight, Oppo F3 Plus will be available for pre-order on Lazada, 22,990 pesos, with a free selfie stick and a Bluetooth headphone worth 2,000 pesos. And it's a good coincidence as well, because as Lazada, we are having our 5th anniversary. We have been having a big event over the last 3 days, and I'm very proud to also announce that we are very close to processing 1 million items over the last 3 days in the Philippines. And I want to thank everyone in the Philippines for making this dream for us a reality. And I want to thank the Oppo team for trusting us one more time and choosing Lazada as exclusive partner. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Balsi. Customers may also avail of the pre-order by visiting our Oppo concept stores and selected dealers nationwide. Starting April 1, Oppo F3 Plus Gold will be available nationwide. Home Credit, the leading consumer financing company in the Philippines, will be offering F3 Plus at 9 months 0% interest. While major credit card holders will be enjoying the F3 Plus at 12 months 0% installment. And to further highlight another milestone, Globe Telecom will be offering F3 Plus free at plan 1,999. You heard it right, guys. It's free at plan 1,999. With all these amazing announcements, I am very sure that all of you will go home with amazing stories to share about the new addition to our selfie expert series, the Oppo F3 Plus. Once again, thank you and enjoy the rest of the night.
I'm sold. Order me 5. I am pre-ordering my own Oppo. I hope you guys hear that. That is an amazing, amazing selfie camera phone to have. Thank you so much. I actually need to call you guys back on stage because this is the moment where we have our photo opportunity. So calling back our VIPs to join me on stage is Oppo Philippines CEO, Mr. James Ma, CEO, Mr. Ananda Pan, Brand Marketing Director, Ms. Jane Juan, CEO of Lazada, Mr. Inachi Balchi, CEO of Home Credit, Anika Witzchad, and sales head Adam Bernasek, Albert Valdeso, Jeffrey Lau, Joseph Anthony Marking, and from Globe Telecom, Randy Lim, Claudine Africa, Katie Dison, and Raymond Noel Policarpio. Guys, kindly come on stage so we can have our photo opportunity. Come on up. Maybe squeeze in a little more for our Thank you. That was perfect. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. You are free to go back to your tables and enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you. So cute. Can you see it? Can I be tagged on this photo so I can put it later on my IG? Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was awesome. Thank you so much for everyone joining us and sharing their sentiments with this amazing, amazing phone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to present to you Oppo's F3 Plus endorsers. They are the two of the hottest celebrities right now, and I want to show you their sneak peek of the TV commercial, so please watch the video.
Hello
Hello guys, good evening. Yeah, thank you so much for having me here sa Oppo F3 Plus launch. Hello Joey.
Hello, Alden. How are
Hi,
you?
hi. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Alden, being a celebrity like yourself, selfies are important to let your fans know what you're up to, include them in your lives.
You
So,
have to keep them updated.
exactly. So share with us your Oppo experience.
Actually, since I've been with Oppo, it's the only phone that I've experienced wherein we can take actual selfies with real high definition. The
I
front
love it.
cameras gives you pictures with high resolution actually. And talagang sobrang na-appreciate siya ng fans whenever I upload it on social media. And I can take selfies whenever and wherever I want using Oppo.
So I'm sure you're excited to show everybody about the new Oppo F3 Plus.
Yes, of course. Actually, here, I've taken quite a few selfies of my own already.
Alright, you're willing to share with us all
Yeah.
of your photos?
Yeah,
Because
actually,
I'm so privy to
this
your
was taken a
phone.
while ago. We can use different filters. We can do wacky faces.
That's so
Just during my
awesome.
preparation time,
I
yeah.
love it.
So actually, the front cam of Oppo F3 Plus comes with a selfie and a group fee option.
I saw
So you can take
that.
photos with just by yourself or with a group. So parang sobrang advanced na niya, and I'm so happy that Oppo came up with this model. So we can do and take selfies wherever we want,
Well,
and
Alan,
especially we're on the go.
You're here already, and you're like Oppo's endorser, and you're like the professional when it comes to the selfies and the group. You want to take a groupie?
Yeah,
with me?
sure. Can we take a groupie po using my
Let's do
phone? Sure.
Lead me through it.
All right. So closer, guys, and ready. 1, 2, 3. Parang medyo madilim po.
It's a
Pwede po
little bit
bang
dark.
It's a little bit dark. Pwede pong pa-on ang lights ng konti. Can we do one more time? Ready? Let's go a little bit closer. Yes. Here. Yeah, better. 1, 2. Thank you so much po.
I love it. Thank you, Alden. So, Alden, you're going to take all of us on a
So let's ensure you guys have already got your hands on Oppo FB Plus. Now, first,
Adjust lang po tayo ng konti. Guys, sorry, a little bit backward. A little bit backward, guys, a little bit backward, please. Ladies, backward. Trying to capture the camera.
Okay, so what is your favorite feature of the
well,
That's an awesome feature!
that's the VOC technology that we have as a guy who's always on the road, aside from being an actor, a businessman, and also an athlete. I'm always on the go and I just don't have time to just charge my phone and wait for how many hours, right? So this feature that we have is charging your phone in an instant. For example, 5 minutes will give you 2 hours of phone call.
Yes.
So this will be the perfect phone for you.
Yes.
That's why I love it. Let me share an experience about why I love it compared to my Oppo Philippines FB. Great, compatible. So this is charging, but when I tend to
20 minutes.
Yes.
It's giving me like 89% of battery life. I don't know how it is. So that
Yes.
charging technology is not exactly what shooting stations, etc.
And this is what Oppo owns. Apparently, this is their technology. None of those other phone brands have this, and I'm not naming names. But they own this. Like 5 minutes of charging is like 2 hours now.
Yep.
That's pretty good to me. There's the only Tagalog I know. So, Ronnie, as a performer, I'm sure you're very detail-oriented, and so how do you feel about it sounding? As a performer, sabi sa scripts ko.
I find it very innovative and since I'm the only Philippines so makakalook kayo sa akin Wi-Fi amplifier.
Yeah.
So, nag-full sound control. And, yun nga, doon natin lines na more quickly. So, let's download mo and nanonood ng videos. They're actually doing those green lights there. Those are the hits, parang yung Wi-Fi amplifier. Ako gusto rin especially the way connectivity ng Oppo F3 Plus is fast through above all phones.
I mean, hello, how many times are we so tired of seeing that circle? Like
waiting for so long.
With the added 24%, like, oh. Okay. Okay, being courtside reporter girl. Okay, so also relate to me. I like the push access feature because I need a phone that's fast and reliable because I use it to take down my notes as well. So it's really nice to have a phone that I can unlock with my fingers. And then aside from that, it's not just that. Yeah, you can also open like several applications. Yeah. Yes. So with your fingerprints, so that's very interesting for me. Yes, I love that too. An instant touch, and then you have full access. Awesome.
And we have your Mara is a traveler. No, I think you've been traveling a lot.
Lately, I've been traveling a lot. Yeah, lately.
So for you, what's the most difficult part about it to share a working photo?
Difficult. Well, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to me. Most difficult is having to take pictures at night, where you want to capture the background, but you see the background, you look at your photo, wait a minute, how come I don't see the stars? So what I really like about this phone, it has wide aperture, which means that when you take a photo, whatever is in your background, it's clear, it's well lit, and you can actually see the details. So for all of you guys who are here who are travel bloggers, you will love this phone.
Nice.
I agree with you. You know your stuff. Oh, you know your stuff. I've been playing around with this for the entire week. I love it. Robbie, as you know, your host, this happens when we have our events. Everyone wants to have a selfie with you. It's inevitable. It's part of our lifestyle. So share with us how Oppo fits in your lifestyle.
Actually, I love my job, I love people, and I love events just like this one, and I love keeping memories in the photos. So when I heard about the dual selfie feature for camera photo, I searched them out, and when they invited me to be a part of this family, just like the name of the brand, I said, oh. And it's right. Here's lots of features, especially for the selfies, 16 megapixel. You've got the aperture 2.0, and then there's the wide 100-degree angle. This baby can do lots of things.
Yes. Yes.
So
let's do it. Right here. These pictures. Let's do it. A little bit of room for the group.
One, two. Another one. Say selfie.
Selfie.
know, I as someone who wants to meet you guys are in my life, there's always a situation where the selfie and movie, happens.
One of my favorite muscles, ingredients,
Yes, three monsters. And the problem is you can always stay within everyone in your community, right? And you always end up asking someone to take a photo.
Yes. But now we don't need any of that anymore.
so you can experience that as well. So it's too hard to overcome, and sometimes you know, like all the guys that we ask someone to take the photos. But with the Oppo FB Plus, we can do it on our own. That should be installed so many studies and for some of you who are really shy.
All right, let's do this. Let's just do it now. Let's just take ourselves a movie while we're at it.
You want to be honest, sis? Please be honest, sis.
All right.
Is he nervous?
Stick with the special.
The selfie queen.
I'm not a selfie queen.
Yeah, why not? Okay, 1, 2. All right, ladies and girls.
Thank you, ladies. Flies, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much. We got more rooms to go to, Alvin.
So I have to go on the next.
I am following you.
Okay. Let's go to Zoe. Follow me.
Excuse us, guys. Okay. I'm gonna go meet Miss Ruru and Dad.
Yes, Ruru and Gabby here.
Look at her. Look at her. Oh my goodness.
Alden.
Ruru Madrid.
Yes.
We just know what you guys are up to. So cute, taking portraits.
Yeah, I was just taking photos of that. Kanina pa. Kanina pa yan pa.
Can we share with everyone your shop?
Wow. Ano nga yung bird na
Smoking features versus background, and makes your photos kind of intimate, right?
Yeah. It's just you. You are the focal point.
Yeah, it's been taken by a professional.
Yes, we love it. Yes.
Perfect for capturing moments you want to cherish forever. Thanks naman.
I love that. That's an amazing job. Thank you so much. On to the next group.
Thank
Join us.
Okay, what is happening here? What is happening here?
So here, there's a little trivia about these two. Actually, they're friends of mine. And they love, going on adventures. The one who's has been a help during those adventures. Has it been? Oh, that's good. Kasi ako naman I love making shameless and actually shameless. But I feel confident now.
Oh, I love
Yes.
Yes, we'll make a you have all the reason to take out your lovely photos.
It's so easy for boys to say, like, but for me, it's so hard to look fresh after hiking up for 2 kilometers. Alam mo yan, Alvin. Umakit kami ng bundok sa Alvin, so I'm all tired and sweaty after that. Good thing, Oppo FB Plus makes you look fresh because of its beautifying 4.0 feature.
Yes.
4.0.
4.0.
I'm fighting with that.
Like you take a selfie and then first go na 5 4 3 2.
Sorry.
Plus, of course, we can take more movies with our friends. Yun yung mahalaga rin, di ba?
Yeah.
Tsaka alam mo, pag ikaw mo na yung beautifying feature, parang medyo nag-blush na konti. You look more fresh. You don't have pores. It's super clear. Yeah, especially like what we do, we go to play things and then we finish late. Like we have to wake up next morning, early in the morning, we go to another shoot. We have to look fresh. So with Oppo beautify feature, you can always look fresh in the way. I know.
Instant fresh.
Yeah, feeling ko yung Oppo yun just for artist eh. And all yung people who want to take their pictures nila looking fresh and beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah, so thanks so much, Derek and Bea.
Thank you, Derek and Bea. Wonderful. Okay, thank you. Wow, thank you so much to all of our wonderful Oppo endorsements. And I want to say a big thank you to Rocco, to Sanya, to Ronnie, to Carla, to Bar.
nice to meet you.
Oh, it's
Very, very nice to meet you.
Thank you so much. Okay, let me. I'm going to leave you guys in our event. Okay, excuse me. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, that is not the end of our event. I just have to announce our winners. We have our best co-winners. So earlier, we were asking everyone to please upload your best shots of the photo activities. We had the photo wall, Instagram, we had the camera 360. So I really hope everyone uploaded their best photos. So we were able to choose the top photos. So, and here they are, ladies and gentlemen. Best photo pose goes to Fab Boy Sale. Your name should be flashing.
Okay, next one.
So for the best Instapic pose, this goes to the runner Rocky.
Okay, next one.
So for the best camera 360, that goes to Lucky Magnum.
Okay.
You won. You know what? Come here.
Yes, ma'am.
So you just won for yourself the awesome new Oppo F3 Plus. How amazing is that? Congratulations.
Thank you.
You can put up your amazing photo.
Can we have selfie as well?
Let's do it. Let's do it. We're here. Tonight is the selfie night. Ready? Work the selfie. Thank you. Congratulations.
At the registration area, sir.
So ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, the latest Oppo F3 Plus. So take all of your unlimited selfies and be using the phones. We have several outside for everyone to experience and enjoy. And don't forget to upload all of your amazing photos tonight. The hashtags are hashtag Oppo F3 Plus, hashtag dual selfie camera, hashtag selfie expert. That's it. I love this, ladies and gentlemen. I hope everyone had fun tonight. That's it. I'm Joy Meeking, and may the force of the selfie be with you all. Good night, ladies and gentlemen.
Once again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Experience more of Oppo FB Plus and the experiential zone with your Oppo influencer. Experience a dual selfie camera function firsthand right here at the experiential zone. While you are doing so, you make your more cool grips prepared for you by Oppo. Enjoy the rest of this beautiful evening with us. Have a wonderful time, everybody.